Welcome back, friends. I got another good one for you today. This is a roll with my training partner, Coach Caitlin. She is the girl behind the camera, and you get to see a nice live round between the two of us. This time, she pulls guard. Me personally, I would never pull guard. You will never catch me doing that. Not in one clip. She pulls me all the way into her close guard and she starts working the stuff that she likes to do. She has a nice cross collar grip and she's looking to break my posture to either go for some sort of cross collar choke or maybe to post my arm on the mat so that she can get some sort of overhook. She ends up abandoning that. I open up her close guard and I'm looking to stuff the leg so I can work on my passes. You see me right here go to try and stuff the leg and maybe enter into some sort of knee cut, but she does a good job framing with her foot and I'm unable to do so at the time. She's in her seated guard right now, so in order to pass her guard, I really need to bring her back on the mat, but let's see what I do. Oh, she ends up going to single leg X. I start pushing her leg to the side and I already know what I want to go for. I want to go for a bolo. So I go for a nice little bolo. I switch to my twister hook. I lift her hips and I come on top. A nice classic example of when in doubt, muscle out. A nice little callback to the last training session that I posted with Shelly. So from here, I'm looking to get my hooks, but Caitlin does a really good job of sliding her back to the mat and she uses this to come on top. Now Coach Caitlin's looking to pass, she controls my leg, and she's looking to slide straight through into side control, which she does. From here, I'm trying to get my frames and looking for ways that I can escape. She's doing a good job of putting heavy pressure on my face. Super nice of you. Super appreciate that, Caitlin. My face is never the same. Just kidding. Anywho, so I make my frames, and I'm looking to trap the leg and go into half guard. And let's see how that plays out. As she goes to step to knee on belly, I trap her legs, I end up in half guard, I try and get my knee shield, and now I'm looking to work my stuff. From here, I go to get my underhook, she pushes me back, and let's see how this plays out. I end up scooting out so that I can go to open guard. I put my foot on her bicep briefly, trying to control her, and then she goes to pass to the side. I put my legs on the inside to make a frame so that she can't pass right away, and she's doing a good job of controlling my pants, so I decide to sit up. So from here I sit up and I'm looking to enter into shin on shin. I'm able to do so and I use the leverage of my shin on shin to enter into X guard. I insert my X hooks and instead of going for the wrestle up I usually go for, Caitlin bends her knee. So I opt to go for a little matrix back take. I throw my leg over, I put my hook on the knee, I grab the belt, and I use that to sit up. From here, I'm looking to get my knee in between her knees and elbows. She does a really good job of keeping tight whenever she's in turtle, and it's very difficult for me to get my hooks in. I go for a half Nelson so I can try and bring her over to the side so that I can look for some hooks. She does a really good job of keeping her knees close to her elbows, and then from here, I'm really fighting to get my hooks in. I throw one of my legs over, she's defending, I'm trying to threaten a cross collar choke so that she focuses more on the choke rather than her hooks. But instead, I use that to come on top and I'm going to side control, but Caitlin does a really good job of defending and she goes back to her open guard. Caitlin does a really good job here of making her grip. She enters into shin on shin and goes for the very same single leg entry that I did on her earlier. She goes from here to X guard and she does one of my favorite X guard sweeps. She uses that to stand up. From here she's trying to kick out my other leg, but I want to try to go for a sweep of my own, so I put my leg through the middle, I grab her belt, and I try to pull her all the way over. I briefly get her on her back, but let's see how Caitlin counters this position. Caitlin's controlling my back with an underhook and she does a really nice sweep. Guys, I'm coming out with a little mini instructional on that sweep in a couple of days now, so be on the lookout for that one. Okay, the term instructional is a bit generous. It's just one technique clip. I hope you guys like it. It's going to be on shorts in a couple of days. From here, Caitlin's trying to take my back. She has a nice deep grip with her choking hand, and she tries to bring me over. She's trying to get her second hook. She's still threatening the choke, but I'm grabbing her choking hand so that she can't sink it in deeper. She's trying to feed the lapel even deeper so that the threat of the choke is a little bit more serious, but I use this time to get up onto my knees and enter into turtle position. From here, she still has that grip. I'm kind of concerned she could go for a clock choke, but instead I kind of wrestle up to my knees a little bit and slide under her so that I can enter into my single leg X. A lot of single leg X from both of us in this round, so that's really interesting. I'm trying to elevate her and maybe go to take her back now, and I get my hooks, I sit her out, and from here I get my seatbelt and I'm looking to put my feet on the hips. I get one hook in. I absolutely love the cinematic choices the videographer made for this one, where they just zoom in really close on our faces. I'm just kidding. Thank you, Chico. Thank you so much for filming. Caitlin escapes, and we end the round here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much to Coach Caitlin for letting me film, and thank you so much to Professor Chico for filming the round. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!